Hello, welcome guys. In today's video, we will be solving Codeforces Round 799 problem A, B and C. So let's begin the problem A, which is marathon. The time limit is 1 second. So let's move to the statement. And it is saying that you are given 4 distinct integers A, B, C and D. Timer and 3 other people are running in a marathon. The value A is the distance that Timer has run, and B, C, D correspond to the distances of the other 3 participants in the marathon. We have to output the number of participants in front of timer, which means this is timer, not trimmer, which means how many participants have run more than timer. And the input statement is T for test case and T lines followed by 4 distinct integers A, B and C and D. A is distance covered by timer, and B, C, D distance covered by other participant, and the range of A, B, C and D is 0 to 10 to the power 4. Let's copy the input. This is problem A. Here, let's take the first one. Okay, yeah, 2, 3, 4 and 1. Okay, the input is 2, 3, 4 and 1. Let's index the array. Let's name the array distance. Okay, so I will be checking that how many of them is greater than the 0th element. So for this, I equals to 1 till index 3, 1, 2 and 3, and check if it is ith element of distance is greater than 0th element, then you will be increase the count, and finally output variable count. So this is easy one. Yeah, this and the first one answer will be 2. If I compare 3 and 2, 3 is greater than 2, the count will be 1. 4 is greater than 3, the count will be 2. Again, 1 is not greater than 4, so the count will remain 2, and our final answer will be 2. You can also run this test on all these 3 cases. Okay, let's move to the problem B, which is all distinct. The time limit for this is also 1 second, and the statement is so has an array A consisting of n integers. An operation consists of choosing 2 distinct indices I and j and removing ai and aj from the array. For example, the array is 2, 3, 4, 2 and 5. So I can choose indices 1 and 3, which means first and third indices. After removing these 2 indices, what will be my array? My array will be 3, 2 and 5. Note that after any operation, the length of the array is reduced by 2. Yeah, in one operation I am choosing 2 indices, so the length will get reduced by 2. After he made some operations, so as an array that has only distinct elements, in addition he made operations such that the resulting array is the longest possible. So our task is to find the longest length of the array, which will consist only distinct elements, and I can also not choose I and j in such way that ai is equals to jth character of a, and we have to always keep the length of a maximum. Okay, hope you guys understand this statement. And the input format is T, which is for test case, and the following T lines consist of n, the size of the array, and n characters, which are the elements of the array, and we have to output for each test case the length of the final array. And remember, we need to maximize the length of the final array. So let's copy the input and understand. Yeah. Okay, so this is the first case. And this is the first case. Let's make an array. The value of n is 6. Okay. The elements of the array are 2, 2, 2, 3, 3, 3. 2, 3. This is our array. Initial, its length is 6. To make it distinct, what can I do? I will remove first. I will choose I equals to, this is 0, 1, 2, 4 and 5. This is the index. First I will remove these two elements. Okay, the length will now become 4. Now I will also remove this and this element. The length will now become 2. And what is now the array? The array is now this element 2 and 3. The array is 2 and 3, and it is the distinct. So what is the length of our final array? The length of our final array is 2. So in this case our answer will be 2. You can also check the answer. Yeah, it is 2. Okay, let's move to the second one, which is 9, 1 and 9, 9, 1. Let's make an array. Okay, the size of array is 5. 9, 1, 9, 9 and 1. This is the array. First, what will I do? I will sort the entire array. So after sorting, my array will become, this is my array. Let's denote it by A. After sorting, my array will become 1, 1, 9, 9 and 9. Let's do indexing. Okay, first sort the array and then check how many elements are duplicate in this array. Okay, let's make a variable d, which means duplicate. Let's denote it by dp. Initialize dp with 0 and iterate the array, traverse the array from I equals to 0 to n minus 1, which is 0 to 3. 0 to 3 and check for every iteration. Check if addeth I element, which is this one. Here I is at 0. Ith element is equals to addeth I plus 1 element. If this condition is true, then increment the dp, which is duplicate variable. Okay, so in this case, initially the value of dp is 0. So I equals to 0. Compare the 0 and 1. Both are same. dp will become 1. 1 and 9 not same. dp will remain 1. 2 and 3, which is 9 and 9, dp will become 2. 9 and 9, dp will become 3. So in this array there are 3 duplicate elements. Okay, and again check if dp is odd. To check odd, find the modulus bit 2. Yeah, if dp is odd, increase the dp by 1, dp plus plus, increment the dp by 1, otherwise let the dp remain what it is. Okay, and finally our answer will be n initial size of array minus dp. This is dp. Okay, our answer will be n minus dp. So in this case dp is 3, so this condition becomes true and we will increase the dp by 1, so dp will be 4. And what is the value of n? In this case n is equals to 5, so answer will be n minus dp, which equals to 5 minus 4, so answer will be 1. Hope you guys understand this. See this one more. First take the array input, and this here n is 5. Take the array input and sort the array and make a duplicate variable and find how many integers are duplicate by comparing I equals to 0 to till n minus 1 and compare ith element and I plus first element, and if both are equal increase the dp and again check if dp is odd, increment the dp variable and your answer will be n minus dp. So in this case your answer will be 1. Again you can also check this. After sorting, array will be 15, 15, 16 and 16. This will be your array and this is equals, dp will be 1. These two are not equal, these two are equal, so dp will be 2. This is even, so no need to increment it, and answer will be n, which is n is equals to here n is 4, so answer will be 4 minus 2, which is 2. In this case answer will be 2, 2, 1 and 2. Okay, yeah, you can also check. So hope you guys understand this, and let's move to the problem number C, which is where is the bishop, and the time limit for this problem is 1 second, but constraints are also small. And let's read this problem, and it is saying that Mihai has an 8x8 chessboard, which is the standard chessboard size, whose rows are numbered from 1 to 8 and from top to bottom, and 1 to 8 from left to right, which means column. And the statement starts from here. Mihai has placed exactly one bishop on the chessboard. The bishop is not placed on the edges of the board, which means on these lines. On these lines bishop is never placed. Again, in other words, row and column of the bishop, yeah, in these two lines, these 4 lines, bishop is not placed. So what will be the range of the bishop? Row will be 2 to 7 and column will be 2 to 7 and row will also be 2 to 7. This is saying that. And the bishop attacks in all direction diagonally. You also know that bishop attacks in x direction diagonally, and there is no limit to the distance which the bishop can attack. Note that the cell on which the bishop is placed is also considered attacked, which means this cell is also considered as attacked cell. And Mihai has marked all the squares of the bishop attacks but forgot where the bishop was. Mihai has marked all these squares, but he or she don't know the position of the bishop, and we have to find the position of the bishop by after determining all the these paths. And here the input is t, which means number of test cases. The test cases, maximum number of test cases in this problem will be 36. Yeah, and each test case consists of 8 lines, and 8 lines consist of 8 characters, and the character will be either hash or dot. Hash means attacked cell, or dot means not attacked cell, and we have to output the R and C. R denotes for row and column of the bishop position. In this case, the bishop position is 4 and 3. Bishop position is 4, 3. Let's copy the input. Let's copy only one input. It is very large. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So how can we solve this problem? To do this, first yeah, to do this, first we will make yeah, okay. First create a 8 into 8 chessboard. Okay. First make an 8 into 8 chessboard. Okay, let's make it by on. It will take more time for me to make 8 into 8 board. So I will explain the problem in this test case. Suppose this is a 8 into 8 chessboard, and this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. This is the matrix. Okay. So what will you do? First, here let's denote the matrix by P, which is for position. This is 8 into 8 matrix. Okay. This is the 8 into 8 matrix. Yeah. First of all, let's make a variable ft, which means first, and initialize it with 0. First, we will find out in which row there is 2 attacked cell. In which row there is 2 attacked cell, first we will find that. So after iterating all this, we will find that ft is equals to 2, and from ft equals to 1, sorry, ft equals to eraser, for I equals to ft plus 1 to 8, and for column we will take for j equals to 0 to 8, find in which row there is only one attacked cell. In which row there is only one attacked cell. First we will find that in which row there are 2 attacked cell, and initialize the ft with this row, and after iterating this we will find that the ft is equals to 2, because this is the first cell in which there are 2 attacked cells. So the ft will be 2, and then iterate the I from ft plus 1 to till 8, which is the last of the chessboard. And for column take j equals to 0 to 8 and find in which cell there is only one cell attack. You can easily check by P, I and J. This is hash and count. Initialize the count by 0, and if count is 1, and if where you will find that count is equals to 1, your row will be equal to value of I. Your row will be equal to value of I, and again iterate from 0 to 8 and check P, value of I and J. And where you will be find col, yeah, col, let's denote it by col, and where you will find that there is a hash, which means attacked cell. This is the position of our bishop. And if you will find that ith and jth is equals to element is equals to hash, this is the our bishop position, and then break the entire loop and output row and col, output these two values. So let's explain it once more. So first we will find the ft, initialize ft by 0 and find in which row there are two attacked cells. So after iterating from I equals to 0 to 8, we will find that in the second row there are first two attacked cells. So ft will be 2, and then check from ft to 8 and find in which cell there is only one attacked cell. So in this case we will find that our ft will be 4. So row will be 4, and our next task is to find the column. This will be our row, and again for j equals to 0 to 8, check if row and j is equal to hash is equal to hash, your column will be j, and output the row and column. So in this case your answer will be 4 and 3. Hope you guys understand this. Check code after contest in first comment. Hope you guys understand this. If you have any problem regarding these solutions, let me know in the comment section, and hit a like button, and also subscribe to my channel if you have not subscribed to this channel yet for further videos. So thank you for watching this video. See you in next video.